Okay, hello everyone. It's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Yay! Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is A-okay. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is how it should be. Helga says yes. Thank you, Helga. Kadeen says yes. Thank you, Kadeen. Okay, that's great. You can see me and you can hear me, so everything is how it should be. So that's what we want, right? Hey, Piera. Hello, Piera. How are you? Piera says yes. Thank you. Okay, as you know, we always start our class with a toast. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Of course, I have hot black coffee. I'll use coffee. I'll use this to make my toast. And of course, it's for you. So this toast is for you. So let's toast to you. Let's toast a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump, cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Okay, that was good. All right. Katie says yes. Hello, Katie. Thank you. Well, now let's talk about our lesson plan today. And here it is. We are doing 1, 2, 3 activities today. We're going to start with an idiom. We always start with, well, idiom. No, we're going to start with a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. The topic is being polite, and we will look at one page from the book and practice that conversation. Plus, there is an extension activity where we practice using the topic being polite. Then after that, we have a video and worksheet, and we're going to describe apples. We're going to describe apples. Of course, we're going to use adjectives. Adjectives describe things. An apple is a thing. And so we're going to look at 10 adjectives to describe apples. First, there's a video that will introduce us to the adjectives, and then we have a worksheet where we can practice using those adjectives. Then we have a picture prompt activity. It's a worksheet. The topic is shopping and money. There's a worksheet. We're going to describe the pictures on the worksheet, and we're going to use comparative adjectives. Comparative adjectives, right? Comparing two things, right? And for example, this one is cheaper than that one. This is more delicious than that one, right? So we're going to use comparative adjectives to describe pictures, and the pictures are about shopping and money. Okay, so let's get right into it, shall we? So let's start with our conversation. So I'll write it on the board here, our first activity. And it's a conversation. And the topic is being polite. Right, so there's lots of ways of being polite. For example, when we ask for things, right, we could say, oh, please pass the salt, right? So we're being polite using please. You could also do polite actions. Right? If you're on a crowded bus and you see an older person or a person who needs to sit down, right? They need to sit down, but you're sitting down, so you stand up and you give them your seat. That is being polite. Or opening a door for someone else. That is being polite, right? Shaking hands, that is being polite, right? Smiling, that is being polite. So there's words and actions. So we're going to look at a conversation right now. The topic is being polite. I will first read the conversation 3 times. You'll listen, and then I'll put the conversation on the screen so we can read it together. You can see it, and then of course we'll practice with a pattern in the book. Okay, here we go. If you have the book, right, Amazon.com, if you already have the book, we are practicing conversation 11. Conversation 11, that is page 16. Okay, I will read the conversation 3 times. Please listen carefully. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please have a seat. Thank you. How can I help you? I need some information. What is it? I need to know. Okay, here we go. Second time. Please have a seat. Thank you. How can I help you? I need some information. What is it? I need to know. And that could be anything, right? I need to know where the restrooms are, or I need to know where Mr. Smith's office is. I need to know where the information desk is, whatever, right? I need to know. So some information. Okay, here we go. Third time. Please have a seat. Thank you. How can I help you? I need some information. What is it? I need to know. Blah, blah, blah. So you could finish the sentence there. Okay, I will now show you the conversation. And we have some expansion patterns here, and we'll practice those too. Okay, so let's have a look at the conversation right now. And there it is up there, but it's too small. We have to make it larger. Here we go. Let's make it larger, of course. Okay, conversation 11, being polite, and it starts, please have a seat. Thank you. And then it continues. How can I help you? I need some information. What is it? I need to know. Let's look at it one more time. Please have a seat. Thank you. How can I help you? I need some information. What is it? I need to know. And then whatever it is, what is that information the person needs, right? Now, over here, we have some patterns here, right? Let's practice. This is expansion. So expanding on the conversation, growing the conversation. Please have, and then that's offering something, right? So he's offering a seat. Please have a seat. So he's offering, oh, please have some water, right? So offering something. And then may I, and there's a question mark, and so that's requesting, right? May I have something to drink? May I have a copy of your book, right? So asking. So we have offering and asking. Offering and asking in polite ways. Of course, the topic is being polite, so this is being polite. Offering something, oh, please have some cookies. And then asking for something, may I have your telephone number, right? So you're being polite, asking for something. Okay, so let's do that. Let's practice these 2 patterns, offering and asking in a polite way, right? So here we have please have. Yeah, and then may I And it's a question, right? Okay, so let's practice offering and asking. Right? And we're being polite. We're being polite. So in the chat, I want to see your sentences. Of course, we're here to practice our English together. And by practicing, by participating, you are, of course, helping yourself because you're practicing your English and you're helping others with your example sentences. So if you practice in the chat, you're helping yourself and you're helping others at the same time. So help yourself, help others, get in the chat, write your sentences in the chat. These are the two patterns. Help yourself, help others. And to get into the chat, you must be a subscriber. I do that to keep the bots out, to keep the spamming out. So we have a safe and fun place to practice together. No bots, no spamming, only friendly people helping each other. Okay, Helga has a sentence. Good. Helga says, please have a seat. Thank you. May I borrow your pen? Good, good, good. Yep. Please have a seat. May I borrow your pen? That is being very polite. Saima is here. Hello, Saima. How are you today? How's Saima today? Oh, Iman is here. Hello, Iman. Okay, well, I don't see much happening in the chat, so I'm going to put the timer on. So I need to regulate the time. I can't just sit here waiting for no one. Yeah, I can't do that. So I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. 3 minutes on the clock. Write your sentences in the chat. Then after 3 minutes, we're going to move to our next activity. Okay, here we go. It's starting. It's counting down. Write your sentences in the next 3 minutes. Helga, again. Nice, Helga. Please have a cup of coffee. Please have a cup of coffee. May I have 2 spoons of sugar? May I have 2 spoons of sugar? Very good. Helga is very polite. She's a polite person. Her words are polite and her actions are polite. Two minutes, write your sentences. Okay, Iman, please have a seat. Thank you. What would you like to drink? That's not the pattern, Iman. I would like to have an orange juice. No, we're practicing these 2 patterns here. So Iman, for example, please have a seat. Please have a drink. May I have orange juice? Please have a drink. May I have orange juice? Your sentences are fine, Iman. We're just practicing these patterns, that's all. What you wrote is good, but we're practicing these 2 patterns. So I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want you to practice this. Yeah, so like for example, maybe some people go to the gym to work out, right? And some people have a personal trainer at the gym. And the good thing about the personal trainer is that they make you do certain exercises, right? And where otherwise, if you just go by yourself, you're gonna just do your normal routine, right? But if you have a personal trainer, they will tell you what to do, right? And so you'll do things that you normally wouldn't do. So that's going to help you get in better shape. And so this is kind of the same thing where I'm asking you to do these patterns, even though if you're just practicing on your own, you would just do your normal routine. But here I'm asking you to make sentences using this pattern. So I'm kind of like your personal trainer. Maybe you wouldn't normally say this, but we're here practicing. Okay, there we go. That is the timer. Okay, Iman. Okay, good. See, I made Iman change his. So that's good practice for you, right, Iman? So please have a seat. May I have the schedule for the basketball game? So basketball game, right? May I have the schedule for the basketball tournament, perhaps, right? There's many games, many different teams. They're together, playing in a tournament together. So different teams are playing different teams are playing each other at different times, maybe different places. So you need a schedule to decide what teams you want to see, when to see them, and where to see them. Okay, Helga, please have this leaflet. Please get this leaflet. May I look at it? Yes. Katie, please have a drink. May I have a glass of water? Of course. Muy poquito. Muy. Yeah. Sí. Muy poquito. I live in Japan. Nihongo shaberu desu kedo. Spango amari shaberanai, demo Nihongo shaberu. Debi. Okay. And Iman, yes, I like it when you correct it for me. Okay, good, Iman. Okay, our clock went down. It's now zeros, right? Beep, beep, beep. You heard that. So now it's time to change activities. So let's put this away. Again, you can get my books at Amazon.com, link below in the descriptions. Okay, let's go to our next activity, and that is describing objects, right? Using adjectives to describe things. We did it last week. This is a new activity. This is our second in this series now. Maha, hello Maha. Here we go. Number 2, describing objects. Objects are things. And today we're going to describe apples. Apples. Everybody likes apples. We have a video and a worksheet. The video will introduce us to the adjectives, and then we'll have a worksheet to practice those adjectives. Describing apples. I try to eat an apple every day. So I eat an apple almost every day. I buy these apples. They're made, well, they're from New Zealand, and they're small apples. They're small, very small, and they're a little sour and crispy and delicious. So easy to take one to school, right? So I have lunch at school. I have the school lunch, but I bring a little apple with me. So I have the school lunch plus an apple. Okay, let's check out the video. Let's watch the video, and then we will do the worksheet. Here we go. And there it is. And we're going to look at the video. The video will show us the adjectives we will practice today. Yeah, so adjectives describing apples. Juicy, that's an adjective, right? That apple is very juicy. Okay, let's roll the video here. Okay, our first adjective is red. Red, it describes that apple, right? Red is the color of the apple. And we have a sentence. This apple is red and juicy. This apple is red and juicy. Our second adjective is sour. Sour. That is a taste. It's like a lemon is sour. It's like tangy. It makes your face do a funny expression, right? Like, ooh, this is sour. But I enjoy sour apples. I like the sour taste. Okay, we have a sentence. It tastes a bit sour. It tastes a bit sour. So a bit, right? A little. Okay, our next adjective is crisp. Crisp. Crisp is, we can use it as a little crunchy, a little hard, right? When something's crisp, it's fresh, right? And it makes like a snapping sound, right? It kind of makes a loud sound when it's crisp. I like crispy apples. I like apples that are crispy. Yes, I like apples that are crispy. Oh no, rotten. It's a rotten apple. Rotten, it's gone bad. It is no longer edible. It's old. It is not very delicious. It is not crispy. No, it is soft and old and smelly and tastes bad. It is rotten. And our sentence, that apple is rotten. Don't eat it. That apple is rotten. Don't eat it. Our next adjective is fresh. 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 That is, it is just been grown, right? It's just been grown. It is fresh. It's not rotten. It is fresh. It is just off the tree, right? It's fresh. It's just off the tree. There hasn't been much time from the tree to the store or from the tree to your mouth, right? From the tree to your mouth, very short time. It's fresh. And our sentence, these apples are fresh from the farm. These apples are fresh from the farm, right? So farms grow food and raise animals. That's where we get our food, is from a farm. And so these are fresh from the farm. So just picked from the trees, delivered to you. Fresh, delivered to you. Our next adjective is juicy. Juicy, right? So juicy, there's fruit has juice inside, right? We squeeze orange juice, right? We drink orange juice. We can drink apple juice, right? So the fruit, if you squeeze it, juice comes from that fruit, right? And here we're talking about apples. So you can you can crush an apple and get juice from it. It's so juicy and sweet. It's so juicy and sweet. Okay, our next adjective is shiny. Shiny. Something shiny has like a reflection. It's very bright, and the sun or the reflection, the light will come off it, right? So right here, there's paper here. The reason for the paper, I have lights right there, and if I don't have the paper here, it's going to reflect, and the whiteboard's going to be shiny, so it won't be good for you to view the whiteboard, right? So I put the paper here, the paper to keep the light off the whiteboard, because the whiteboard is very shiny. And so if there's light coming down, right, there's light coming down, and the light is coming right down here. So if I took this off, well, I'll show you, I guess. I can show you, right? So I remove this, and right there, see? Reflection. It's shiny. The whiteboard is shiny, so I put the paper to block the reflection. So that's the purpose of this paper here, is to keep the reflection off the whiteboard, because the whiteboard is very shiny. Okay, let's practice a sentence. Okay, and the sentence is, the apple looks shiny and clean. The apple looks shiny and clean. So if you go to the supermarket and there's a big pile of apples, and so you're looking for apples, you want to buy some apples, and then you look and you want like a nice shiny apple, right? If it's dull, not shiny, maybe you're thinking, okay, maybe it's not fresh, it's not tasty. But if it's shiny and clean, oh, this looks like a delicious apple, so you buy it. So apples need to be shiny. Okay, our next adjective is green, right? Apples are red, apples are green. I like green apples. Yeah. I prefer green apples. Yes, I prefer green apples because I like sour apples, and green apples are usually sour. So I personally prefer green apples. Our next adjective is soft. Soft, right? So soft, and that's not a good quality for apples, right? I don't know about you. I don't like soft fruit, basically. I like bananas, but I don't like, if the banana's too soft, I like the banana a little firm, a little green. Of course, I like my apples firm. I don't like apples soft. Oranges, yeah, so I don't prefer my fruit to be soft. Julian, hello, Julian's here. Okay, our sentence. This one is too soft for me, right? So we're at the supermarket. You're checking out the apples, and oh, this one's too soft. This one is not for me. Oh, this one is firm and crispy. Yes, this one's for me. Oh, this one's too soft. It's not for me. Okay, this is our last adjective, and it's delicious. Yes, delicious. That's the most important quality, right? We want delicious. We want delicious. Our mouth, our tongue, our taste buds want delicious. Okay, here we go. Our sentence is, what a delicious apple. What a delicious apple. Okay, there we go. Let's roll the video. Let's do it together. Let's say the adjective. Let's say the sentences together, okay? I'm just going to roll the video and it's going to not stop. We're not going to stop it till the end. Okay, here we go. Julia, hello. Julia, good, good. Okay, are we ready? Let's say the adjectives. Let's say the sentences together. Here we go. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll the video. Here we go. Red, red. This apple is red and juicy. Sour, sour. It tastes a bit sour. Crisp, crisp. I like apples that are crispy. Rotten, rotten. That apple is rotten. Don't eat it. Fresh, fresh. These apples are fresh from the farm. Juicy, juicy. It's so juicy and sweet. Shiny, shiny. The apple looks shiny and clean. Green, green. I prefer green apples. Soft, soft. This one is too soft for me. Delicious, delicious. What a delicious apple. Okay, that was the video. Well done. We said the adjectives and the sentences. Anna, hello Anna. Okay, so now let's check out the worksheet. Let's practice using these adjectives describing apples. Let's check the box. Here we go, worksheet time. And of course, everything you see on this screen, right? For example, we did the conversation from my book. We're going to do a worksheet here. We got another worksheet we're going to do after this. And all those worksheets are on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Okay, let's check out. There's actually 2 pages on this worksheet. Okay, we have, I'm going to make it a little bit larger. Okay, there we go. Describing an apple, adjective practice. So these are the sentences from the video. So let's just say them together. Okay, here we go. Okay, we've got them all right there and they're large for you. I know some of you are using phones, right? So your screen might be a little small. So here we go. Red. This apple is red and juicy. Sour. It tastes a bit sour. Crisp. I like apples that are crisp. Rotten. That apple is rotten. Don't eat it. Fresh. These apples are fresh from the farm. Juicy. It's so juicy and sweet. Shiny. The apple looks shiny and clean. Green. I prefer green apples. Soft. This one is too soft for me. Delicious. What a delicious apple. Okay, so what we're going to do right now, I'm going to set the timer for 1 minute. I want you to read those sentences by yourself out loud. I want you to hear your voice when you are reading those sentences. So 1 minute, read the sentences out loud. Okay, here we go. Countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and okay, please read the sentences out loud to your, out loud. Okay, that was 1 minute. Did you read the sentences out loud? Please say yes in the chat so I know, and then we'll go to the next part of the worksheet. Wilfred, hello Wilfred. Oh, Iman, yeah, I like apple skin, but I always wash the apples. I always, of course, always wash the fruit before you eat that. Okay, good. Helga's done, Anna's done, Katie, Saima. Okay, nice. Let's go to our, right here. Okay, finish the sentence. So number 1, this apple is very on the inside. Okay, put in the adjective. I bought a apple at the market, put in the adjective. Good, Iman, Maha, good. 3, don't eat that apple, it looks, finish the sentence, put in the adjective. Green apples are usually, put in the adjective. My favorite apples are, and sweet, put in the adjectives. Okay, good. The apple is very juicy inside, on the inside, yeah. So Helga, you need on the inside. Okay, yeah, juicy. Okay, Katie, good. So you guys finished the reading. So now put the adjectives in the sentence. Okay, Helga, I bought a big red and shiny apple at the market. Shiny. Mad Gamer, good. Mad Gamer, this apple is very delicious on the inside, good. Anna, it is very soft. So, yeah, good, Helga. Okay, Julian, this apple is very sour on the inside. Katie, this apple is very sour on the inside. Okay, good, Helga. Yeah, shiny. And Julian, I bought a fresh apple at the market. Iman, this apple is very rotten on the inside. Julian, don't eat that apple. It looks rotten. Helga, green apples are usually sour and crispy. Letitia, this apple is very tasty on the inside. Iman, I bought a tasty apple at the market. Okay, is that number 2, Katie? I bought a red apple at the market. That's fine. So write the numbers so I know which sentence you are doing. Katie, I bought a fresh apple at the market. Anna, 5 crispy. My favorite apples are crispy and sweet. Good. Helga, my favorite apples are yellow and sweet. Yeah, I'm not a yellow. I usually don't buy yellow apples. I've seen them, but they're not for me. Mad Gamer, my favorite apples are red and sweet. I bought a crisp apple at the market. Good, Katie. Anna, my favorite apples are crispy. Katie, don't eat that apple. It looks rotten. Julian, green apples are usually crisp and juicy, as well as a bit sour for me. Good, Julian. Iman, don't eat that apple. It looks too soft and rotten. Good, Iman. Katie, green apples are usually sour. Julian, my favorite apples are red, crisp, and sweet. Iman, green apples are usually sour. Okay, Katie, don't eat that apple. It looks rotten. Letitia, I bought a green apple at the market. Okay, let's look at the next one. Okay, there we go. And then here, choose the best adjective, right? So number 1, is it fresh or rotten? Number 2, is it sour or delicious? Number 3, is it shiny or soft? So choose the best adjective in the next part. Okay, Iman, my favorite apples are crunchy and sweet. Okay, good, Katie. Fresh. This apple is fresh. It came straight from the farm. Very good. Green apples are usually delicious, says Katie. Iman, yes, fresh. Number 1, fresh. Good, good, Helga. The apple is fresh. It came straight from the farm. Okay, number 2. Katie says sour. This apple is too sour for my taste. Yeah, so 2, remember 2 is a negative. T-O-O. That is a negative. So if someone says, oh, this is too sour, that it's extreme, they don't like it, right? It's too soft. It's too hard. It's too bitter. It's too sour. It's too crispy, right? So that person does not like it. And then the T-O-O. So it's a negative. Good, Mad Gamer. The apple is fresh and shiny. Yep, number 2 is sour. Helga, number 3. Look how shiny it is. Look how shiny it is. It reflects the light. Very good. Yep, so number 3, look how shiny it is. Look how shiny it is. Good, good, Helga. Okay. Now we got another part here. There's 2 pages, so this is the end of the first page. Now, I want you to make sentences, okay? So this is for you to write in the chat. Your idea, okay? Which adjectives best describe the last apple you ate? Okay, so for example, I've been eating apples. Well, I eat an apple a day. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, yeah, so here in Japan, it's summer, it's hot. I like bananas, but in summer, bananas are too soft for me. So I've been eating an apple every day for my fruit. And apples are tough fruit, right? They're tough, you know, they're good in any condition, right? Hot, cold. So apples are very durable. Apples are tough, right? They you know, the weather doesn't affect them too much, right? So I've been eating an apple a day. So this question is for you. Do you remember the last time you had an apple? So describe the last apple you had. And so I had an apple yesterday, and I'll describe my apple I had yesterday. It was red, but had some green, so it was like kind of a red with some green in it. It was small, it was crisp and delicious and juicy, and yeah, so it was very, very good for me. Okay, let's get back to the worksheet. So which adjective best describes the last apple you ate? And then number 2, can you write a sentence using the word crisp? 3, do you like apples that are more sweet or sour? 4, type a sentence in the chat using one of the adjectives above. So, right, so these adjectives, right? So use one of these adjectives in a sentence. That's 4. Okay, Helga says, I like sweet and sour apples. Yeah, me too. Maha, delicious. Maha, shiny. Okay, Letitia, green apples are usually healthy, very good, and very good for digestion. Okay, yeah, good. Oh, Kadeen, I like candy toffee apples. Yeah. I do too. Right, if you go to like a fair, you go to a festival, they have the candy apples or the caramel apples or the toffee apples, right? Good, Katie. Like they're on a stick, right? Apple on a stick. On the outside, it's candy on the outside. Okay, Iman, I bought crispy apples yesterday from the farm. Very good. Mad Gamer, this apple is red, but it tastes a little sour. Iman, I like the sweet apples more than the sour ones. Good sentences, everyone. Great. We're helping each other, right? Lots of examples, lots of adjectives. Great job, everyone. I'm enjoying your sentences. Katie, I ate a small apple, although sweet. Helga, apples can be red, green, or yellow. People mostly like them crunchy. Some people like sweet, juicy, and soft apples. Very good. And yeah, so I think apples are a great fruit. Like I said, they're good in any weather, any season. They're good. Also, I like things made from apples. Like for example, I love apple pie. I love like a strudel, apple strudel. I like apple juice, though I don't drink apple juice much. I don't mind it, I like it, but I usually don't drink juice. I usually drink, my 3 drinks are water, coffee, beer. That's what I don't drink juice very often. Yeah, and then I like apples and cheese. So I like cheese with my apples. So that's good. and also I like apples and curry. I don't know if you like curry. I like apples and curry. Yeah, so I think apples go good with many things, and I also like things made from apples too. Good sentences. Julian, I think that it was last week when I ate an apple. It was green. It was a green one, usually. I prefer the red ones because this was a bit sour for me. The good thing was that it was crisp and fresh. Julian, nice, nice, nice. Lots of great examples for everyone to see. Great sentences, thank you. Helga, apples are shiny. They are beautiful when they are fresh and are in the tree. Great, everyone's fantastic. So it's kind of funny, right? When I think of activities, like, okay, what are we going to practice today? And usually, like, apples don't come to my mind, but I've been eating apples every day, and yeah, let's describe apples, right? Maybe normally you wouldn't see this happening in an English class, right? But I think this is fun, and I'm happy I chose this topic for describing objects, and you guys are doing great sentences. I think one reason is we all have experience eating apples, right? So if you don't have experience in something, it's hard to use it in sentences and talk about it, right? Where if you have experience with it, it's much easier to describe it, talk about it, right? So this has been a great topic. You guys are doing great sentences, and you are creating great sentences for other people to see your sentences, to learn from your sentences. So great topic, great sentences. I'm very happy to see your sentences. Katie, I eat crisp apples every day. Yeah, I've been eating an apple every day. Me too. I think it's very good for your body. I think it's very healthy. I recommend everyone eat an apple every day. Iman, the red and shiny apples are always catch my eye. Okay, Iman, red and shiny apples always catch my eye. Okay, Iman, we have to change your sentence a bit, okay? Red and shiny apples always catch my eye. So you have too many words. Take out are. Take out my. Wait, what are we taking out? Red and shiny apples always catch my eye. Okay, so let's see. Red and shiny apples are always catches my. Yeah. So no R and then no ES. Just catch. Red and shiny apples always catch my eye. Letitia, don't eat the apple I ate because it was too sour. And also apples are like they apples have a storytelling quality too. So apples have a lot of meaning too in English. For example, the story of the Bible, right? And in the Garden of Eden, God told Adam and Eve, don't eat the apple. And apple equals knowledge. So you might see a symbol like a student giving a teacher an apple, right? Or an apple on the teacher's desk. That's because apples represent knowledge, and it's based on the Bible, where God told Adam and Eve, don't eat the apple, right? Once you eat the apple, you will start seeing the world, and you will get knowledge. And it's kind of a strange story, right? Because you would think you want knowledge, but God told Adam and Eve, don't eat the apple, right? So it's very symbolic, and apple symbolizes knowledge. Also, gravity, right? Newton, an apple dropped on his head. And, oh, an apple dropped on my head, therefore there's gravity, right? And so you might read in your science book of the apple and Newton. Also, I forgot, what was I going to say? So we have like the Garden of Eden, we have knowledge as an apple, gravity, right? The apple fell on Newton's head. Also, oh, Snow White, right? And so the bad stepmother, the witch, gave Snow White an apple. It was a poison apple. So apples have lots of like mythical qualities. Apples have been around humans forever, right? So yeah, so apples are important culturally. They're important for our health and storytelling. There's lots of apples in stories. Yeah, and green apples, let's see. Yeah, New York, they call that the Big Apple. And apple of my eye, you're the apple in my eye. Right? So that means I love you, I like you. Oh, you're the apple in my eye. And so that means I like you, I love you, I'm fond of you. So there's lots of wordplay with apples too. Okay, back to the worksheet here. I'm reading your sentences. Katie, I like sweet apples. Saima, green apples are good for our health. Okay, Saima, green apples are good for our health. Green apples are good for our health. Iman, red and shiny apples always catch my eye. Good. The Big Apple, yes, Iman, that's right. Good, good, good. Julian, oh, that's right. Helga, slices of sour apple can be baked in thin pastry envelopes with a little sugar. Yeah, so that's kind of like a apple turnover. Yeah, Helga, so actually, you're describing an apple turnover. I love those. Yeah, so I love things made with apples. Yeah, Apple brand. My computer is an Apple. That's right. So apples, knowledge. So I think Steve Jobs is using Apple meaning knowledge, right? And so computers are knowledge. So that's the purpose of apples, or the name for the company. Okay, well, let's go now to the second page of the worksheet. I'm looking at the clock. So we're going to go to the second page. Yeah, Helga, apple turnover. That's what you described. Okay. Here we go. Let's do worksheet number 2. There it is. And on the worksheet at the bottom here we have the answers. So if you go to my Patreon, get the worksheet there, and the answers are at the bottom. Okay, so I gotta make it a little bit larger for you. So here it says, look at each apple, write 2 adjectives to describe each one. Now I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so please, sorry, I'm moving it around too much. Okay, there we go. Okay, describe each apple. Apple 1, apple 2, apple 3. Use 2 adjectives for each apple. McGamer. I'm sorry, Mad Gamer. Sorry, Mad Gamer. I like juicy apples, but I don't like Apple computers. I am an Apple user. I'm an Apple believer. I love my Apple computer. They're the best. Apple's the best. Katie, two for each one. Okay, so here we go. Helga, red and juicy for apple 1. Green and crisp for 2. Good. Letitia, red and sweet. Julian, the first apple looks fresh and a bit soft. Mad Gamer, red and delicious. Helga, it's brown and rotten. It's bad and not uneaten. Edible, not edible, but unedible. 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 I'll write that in the chat. Not yeah, inedible, that's right. Sorry. Gosh. You are fast. Helga is fast. Inedible. Right? Edible, you can eat it. Inedible. Can't eat it. Yeah, good, Helga. That's right. So we say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Maha. An apple a day. So A-N. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Keeps the doctor away. That means it keeps you healthy, right? So if you're healthy, you don't need the doctor. Right? You don't have to go see a doctor. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Katie, number 2, green and sweet. Iman, the third apple is rotten and soft. You're welcome, Helga. Thank you, Helga. Saima, red apple is sweet and delicious. Yukinon, hello. Yukinon, a kiss for you. Yukinon, welcome, welcome. We got the green team in the house. Yukinon is here in the house representing the green team. Welcome, welcome. Okay, Yukinon, the first one is red and normal. It looks quite common. Julian, the last apple is not juicy at all and is definitely rotten. Okay, we're going another minute and then we'll go to our next activity. So 1 more minute. Describe these 3 apples. Use 2 adjectives for each apple. Do it 1 more minute. Then we'll go to our next activity, the last activity. And that's another worksheet describing pictures like what you're doing here with the apples. You'll do that in the next worksheet too. Yeah, Katie, so that's apple 3. The apple is rotten, number 3. Saima, the green apple is sour and fresh. Okay, Katie, 1. It's fresh and juicy. Okay, time to change activities. Yuki-no, the second one is green and shiny. It has a unique leaf. Good, good. Yeah, good, you saw that. Yuki-no noticed the leaf on the apple, the green apple. Very good. And then, kidding, you mean one is red and soft. Okay, we gotta go to the next activity. Okay, good, Yuki-no. The last one is certainly rotten. However, it could be sweet. I don't know about that. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Okay, good, good. All right, so that we did the 2 worksheets, the 2 pages. Let's check the box. Okay, we got another worksheet. It's another describe the pictures activity. And the topic is shopping and money. We've been using this topic with different grammar points. So we're almost finished with this topic, and then we'll go to another topic, but we'll still be using the same grammar points. So you get lots of practice using these grammar points, describing different situations, right? So this situation we're doing today, shopping and money. So we call this picture prompt. So the prompt means to react to. So we'll see the picture and then you will react to the picture. You will describe the picture, right? Picture prompts. And our topic is shopping and money. And we're going to use comparative adjectives. Okay, so we used adjectives to describe the apples, but that was just like one apple. Oh, it's sweet and sour, or it's crisp and fresh, right? So we're using 2 adjectives, for example, for one thing. But here we're going to use adjectives to describe 2 things. How are they different? How are they different? So one is taller than the other, right? One is shorter than the other. So we're using adjectives to describe 2 things, where we used adjectives to describe one thing. Now we're going to use comparative adjectives, compare 2 things. And we have ER adjectives and adjectives with more. And depending on the syllables. So for example, a syllable is the sound of like a vowel. And so tall, that's one syllable, right? Tall, tall. And so we use ER. So one syllable. More is like 2 or more syllables. So like beautiful. So there's beautiful. There's 3 syllables there. Beautiful. So we have to use more. So more beautiful. The shiny apple is more beautiful than the rotten apple, right? So 2 or more syllables. Okay, and so that's what we're going to be doing with the worksheet. So let's have a look at the worksheet. There it is. It's too small. We have to make it larger. Okay, there we go. I have to make it even larger because I can't even read it. Okay, so we're going to look at the pictures, and then comparatives are used to compare two people, places, or things, right? Comparatives are used to compare two people, right? So he's taller than she is, right? Comparing two people. Places, New York is larger than New Jersey, okay? So two places, or two, or two things, right? Maybe apples, right? This apple is shinier than that apple. And ER, right? Cheaper, faster, right? So that's one syllable, cheap, fast. So we use ER, faster than, cheaper than. This green apple is cheaper than that red apple. And then more, right? And so for expensive, 3 syllables, more expensive. Convenient, there's 3 syllables, more convenient, okay? So that's how we're doing it. And then we have, I gotta make it a little bit smaller here. So we have situations here. We have situations, and so you're gonna describe the situations using comparative adjectives, the ER or more. And then at the bottom of the worksheet, I have example sentences, okay? So let's look at the actions and then make sentences. Okay, so number 1, compare 2 shoe stores. Compare 2 shoe stores. So for example, that shoe store is cheaper than that one in the mall. Okay? Number 2, compare delivery times. And then example sentence, this app is faster than the other one. Number 3, compare shopping carts. His cart is fuller than mine. Number 4, compare prices at 2 markets. Vegetables are more expensive at farmers markets than at the grocery store. 5, compare checkout lines. The self-checkout line is shorter than the regular line. Compare 2 shopping bags. My bag is heavier than yours. Number 7, compare store hours. This store stays open later than the other one. Compare refund policies. Compare refund policies. Their return policy is more flexible than ours. And then number 9, compare product quality. This phone case is more durable than that one. Okay, those are example sentences, but I want you to make your own sentences. Okay, and so any sentence is fine, right? But you're going to compare 2 shoe stores. Number 2, compare delivery times. 3, compare shopping carts. 4, compare prices at 2 markets. Compare checkout lines. Compare 2 shopping bags. And then you're going to use ER or more, depending on the adjectives you use, right? So adjectives with 1 syllable, ER. So full, fuller, cheap, cheaper. Yeah, so just think of adjectives to describe two things. So the two things we have, number one, 2 shoe stores. Number two, 2 delivery times, like Uber Eats versus, I don't know, the local pizza shop, right? They have delivery service. So delivery times compared to 2 places. Shopping carts, 2 people with shopping carts. Maybe you go to the market with your friend, you look at your friend's shopping cart. Wow, your shopping cart is fuller than mine. Wow, your shopping cart is has many, or your shopping cart is larger than mine, right? Compare 2 shopping carts. Number 4, compare prices at 2 markets. 5, compare 2 checkout lines, right? A lot of times you have choices of which line to wait for in, right? You have to pay for your groceries, or pay for what you're going to buy, and so you have a choice of which line to wait in. Compare 2 lines. Also, compare 2 shopping bags. Maybe you want to buy a new shopping bag. Well, how is that shopping bag different than another shopping bag? Okay, Julian, the second shoe store is more expensive than the first one. Good. Helga, this shoe store is bigger than that one, so sales are more often here. Good, Helga. Letitia, Mendez shoe store is bigger than Hernandez's shoe store. Good. Let's look at, here's all 9. So you don't need to do all of them. Just do the ones you want to do. Trying to make it larger so you can see all of them better if you're using a phone. Okay, I can't get any bigger than that. That's the biggest I can make. There are 9 right there. Compare 2 shoe stores. Compare delivery times. Compare shopping carts. Compare prices at 2 markets. Compare checkout lines. Compare 2 shopping bags. Compare store hours. Compare refund policies. Compare product quality. Okay, Helga, the delivery service is faster than that one. Julian, the delivery app is easier to use and faster to answer any doubt than the one that I have. Julian, very good. So Yukino, maybe you can help Hernandez. Yukino she can speak Spanish. Helga, your shopping cart is more convenient than mine. Yours is too heavy. Very good. Okay, Katie, that shoe store is more expensive than that one. Iman, this shoe store has more choices than the other one. Let's look at my example sentences one more time here. Okay, so these are my example sentences. Number one, that shoe store is cheaper than the one at the mall. This app is faster than the other one. His cart is fuller than mine. Vegetables are more expensive at farmers markets than at the grocery store. The self-checkout line is shorter than the regular one, or sorry, the regular line. Oh, I didn't put then, or I didn't highlight in blue. I forgot. I'll go back and do that. My bag is heavier than yours. This store stays open later than the other one. The return policy is more flexible than ours. This phone case is more durable than that one. So those are my example sentences. Okay. Okay, Katie, that shoe store is more expensive than that one. No, you wouldn't. Katie, this shoe store is more expensive than that one. You can't go that. Or I guess you can that. Okay, you can do that. That's okay, Katie. Iman, this shoe store has more choices than the other one. Mad Gamer, the price of the first market is higher than the second market. Helga, usually prices at farmers markets are less than at the supermarket. Letitia, my app is faster than the old app. Yukinon, this market has cheaper vegetables than the other one. However, the vegetables from the first market are less qualitative than the second one. Less qualitative, less of quality, maybe. Let me check it out. Okay, yeah. I would, yeah, you can own your sentence is fine. Less of quality. Yeah, qualitative. Less of quality. I get it's this. Yeah, I guess either one's fine. Helga, that checkout line is shorter than the one next to us. Let's go there. Yeah. And then you go there, and then that one takes longer. That always happens to me. Whenever I choose, if I switch lines, it's always I choose the slower one. It always happens to me. So Helga, that checkout line is shorter than the one next to us. Then the one next to us. Then the one. Hello, Nueen. Helga, your shopping bag is prettier than mine. It has a nice color. Okay, good, Yukino. Letitia, my cart is lighter than her shopping cart. Yeah, so I think it's more common we say of less quality, of less quality. Qualitative, yeah, we don't use that word much. I never use qualitative. I mean, we understand what it means. I don't know why, but I think the more common way is less quality. Yeah, so of less quality, of more quality. Iman, this checkout line is faster, so we don't have the more there. Remember, Iman, it's syllables. So fast, one syllable, fast. So it's faster. So we don't use more. So Iman, this checkout line is faster than that one. Iman, her bag is lighter than yours. Helga, then the one next to us. Good. Katie, my bag is bigger than your bag. Iman, the price in that market is cheaper than this one. Katie, this market has higher prices than the one across the street. Good, good, good. Higher. Helga, the convenience store works longer than the clothes store. Store hours, right? The convenience store hours are longer than the clothing store hours. Attila. Good to see Attila. Attila, mwah, kisses. Good to see you. Thank you for saying hello. And I'm going to put the timer on, so go 3 more minutes, and then we'll do our quiz on top of the chat, okay? So let's go. Hold on. Let's go 3 more minutes. 3 minutes. Describe the pictures. Then we will do the quiz on top of the chat. On top of the chat, there is a quiz in the, well, let me do it one more time. On top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a quiz. It's a sentence. There is a missing word. You choose the best word for the sentence. There are 4 choices. So that's on top of the chat, in the white box. It's a quiz. Choose the best word. We'll do that in 3 minutes. So let's count down. Write your sentences describing those pictures using comparative adjectives. Okay, Helga, the convenience store hours are longer than the clothes store hours. Good. Letitia, the convenience store okay, Letitia, we need S because you have R. Convenience stores are more expensive than supermarkets. So yeah, so you need the S for stores. Then it's a good sentence. The convenience stores, or no, convenience store hours. Wait, let me hold on. Wait, no, I got mixed up with Helga. Convenience stores are more expensive than supermarkets. So, let's don't use the. Okay, Letitia? Convenience stores are more expensive than supermarkets. Yukinon, I look for the meaning of quantitative. It seems that the word doesn't exist. It's not. Yeah, okay. Good, Yukinon. Because I was like, quantitative. Quantitative. Okay, good. So yeah, so we want to use less quality, more quality. Iman, your phone case is stronger than her phone case. Good. Helga, that shop's refund policy is more flexible than this shop. Good, Helga. Okay, everybody, 1 more minute. Write your sentences in the next minute. Then we will do the quiz on top of the chat. Okay, Iman, their refund policy is smoother than before. Good, good. Helga, the vegetable the vegetables quality is better at the market than at this grocery store. Good. Okay, that was 3 minutes. Okay, good, good, good. Actually, you can say grocery shop. You can use grocery shop, I think. So it'd be very small. So a shop is smaller than a store in most cases. But I think maybe, can you say grocery shop? Grocery store, yeah, grocery store is more common. Yeah, yeah, so it's better to stay with grocery store. Good, Helga, thank you. Okay, let's do the quiz. Okay, nice, everyone. So, all right, so this is what we did today. We practiced a conversation using about being polite. We practiced a conversation about being polite. We practiced 2 patterns, one for offering and one for asking. So offering, please have a drink. Please have some cookies. Please have an apple. And then asking, may I have an apple? May I have a piece of apple pie, right? And so a polite way of offering something and a polite way of asking for something. Then we described apples, right? We used adjectives to describe apples. We looked at a video and then did a worksheet, and then of course made sentences using the worksheet. And we just finished picture prompts. The topic was shopping and money. We used comparative adjectives to describe the pictures. And there's 2 types. There are the ER, which is 1 syllable, tall, fast, short, quick, right? And so you would put, you would say taller, faster, quicker, yeah? And then for words that, or for adjectives with 2 or more syllables, you have to use more. So beautiful, more beautiful than the other one. Let's see, what would be another, like, oh God, it's hard for me to think on right now. But this is what we practiced. Great job, everyone. Of course, all the worksheets we did here, 1, 2, 3, are on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. And we looked at my book, 50 Very Short Conversations, and that's at Amazon.com, these books. Okay, now let's go on top of the chat. Let's look at the white box. In the white box, there's a sentence with a missing word. You choose the best word for the sentence. Okay, Letitia, convenience stores are more expensive than supermarkets. Perfect. And what you guys are doing, which is fantastic, if you make a mistake or choose the wrong word, you fix your mistake, right? You rewrite the sentence, you write it again. That's how you remember, right? And so it's very important if you make a mistake, if you use a wrong word, rewrite the sentence. Do it again. That way you will remember. Do it the right way and you will remember it. Okay, Yukinon, thank you. Yukinon has a question. Are convenience stores more expensive than supermarkets in Japan? Yes. Also, are more common buying in a convenience store than buying in a supermarket? So here in Japan, okay, now Japan is a small country with lots of people and it's very tight. So you don't see the big supermarkets like maybe in Argentina or like in the US, right? So here in Japan, our supermarkets are smaller. And of course, they're cheaper than convenience stores. But there are many, many convenience stores in Japan. Convenience stores are everywhere. In Japan, you can do many things in a convenience store. You can mail packages in a convenience store. You can pay bills in a convenience store. Like, for example, your electricity bill. You can go there and pay for it at a convenience store. There are ATMs in convenience stores. There's fresh food in convenience stores. There's ready-made meals in convenience stores. And they're everywhere here in Japan. So many people go there because they're convenient. Convenience stores equal convenience. But they're more expensive. And so I'm lucky, next to my house is a supermarket. So I don't go to a convenience store very often. I always go to the supermarket. It's cheaper, there's a better selection, and the food quality is better at a supermarket. Good question. Thank you, Yukino. I love you. Thank you, Yukino. Okay, let's check out the quiz on top of the chat. On top of the chat, there is a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. There are 4 choices. Choose the best word. Are you ready for the quiz? Okay, let's do it. Here we go. Are you ready for the quiz? The sentence is, it's very today. So don't forget your umbrella. It's very today. So don't forget your umbrella. Choose the best word. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it cloudy? Is it windy? Does a sentence go like this? It's very sunny today. So don't forget your umbrella. It's very rainy today. So don't forget your umbrella. It's very cloudy today. So don't forget your umbrella. It's very windy today. So don't forget your umbrella. Helga says, it's very rainy today. Don't forget your umbrella. Yeah, it's rainy. Very good. So sunny, maybe you want a parasol. So you see people sometimes when it's sunny outside, they're carrying not an umbrella, it's a parasol. Umbrellas are to protect you from the rain. Parasols are to protect you from the sun. And then windy, that's no good. Umbrella's no good for wind, right? They blow away in the wind. So it's like a sail. So don't open your umbrella in the wind. No, it'll break. And then cloudy, we don't need anything because cloudy, the sun isn't shining on your head. Letitia, it's very rainy today, so don't forget your umbrella. Good. Imam, it's very rainy today, so don't forget your umbrella. Helga, if it is cloudy, you can still need an umbrella. Yeah, I guess. So Helga, if it is cloudy, you still need it. You still need your umbrella. Okay, if it's cloudy, you still need your umbrella, perhaps. Yeah, because the UV rays are still coming through, right? Even though it's cloudy, the UV rays from the sun that hurts your skin is still coming through, right? Okay, thanks so much, everyone. And let's see, today is Sunday, right? It's Sunday here in Japan. So I'll be back on Tuesday, but not Thursday. Thursday, I'm having a physical. I'm going to get my health checked. Every year I have that done. They're going to check my blood. They're going to check everything. It's a physical. They're going to check my health on Thursday. So no class on Thursday. But next Sunday. So I'll be here. Next week, Tuesday and Sunday, not Thursday. I have to go to the doctor's for a health check. I do it every year. I'm healthy, I'm good, but every year I get my health checked from the doctors. Okay, Helga, you still need your umbrella. It can be rainy soon. Good, good, good. Thank you, Iman. Thank you, everybody. And Yukinon, thank you. Yukinon's on the green team. Yes, Yukinon, she's a member of the green team, and she always gives extra support with those super chats. Thank you, Yukinon. Love you. And be like Yukinon. Join the green team. Help me so I can help you, right? So Yukinon's always asking me special questions, sends me a super chat, asking me a question. And of course, I always want to answer her the best I can. And of course, the green team, right? Your name's in green and you stand out. And of course, I give the green team special attention because they give me special help, right? They give me special support. So join the green team. Also, Patreon for worksheets. Everything you see here is there. Support me there so I can support you here. Letitia, you too, be safe. Julian, thank you. Everyone, great sentences today. We had great sentences describing apples and everything else. So great job, everyone. Love you guys. I'll be back on Tuesday. I hope to see you then. In the meantime, come to my channel every day. I upload videos every day, so check out my YouTube channel every day. Okay, let's count down and say goodbye together. Are you ready? Oh, love and peace to you and your family. Smile, be healthy, stay safe. I love you. Take it easy. Here we go. We're going to count down and say goodbye together. Are you ready? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love and peace to you and your family. Smile, be safe, stay healthy. I'll see you on Tuesday. Take it easy. Bye. Thank you.